Morning, guys. Dan here, LS Canuthern. So, yesterday I did a service on my wife's Cub Cadet. Changed the oil filter, greased the front, put new blades on it because they were tore up pretty good. So it's good to go for this summer. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the LS. Now, when I do the LS, I like to take the attachments off, just it makes it a little bit easier to work on it that way. And also, when I drop my backhoe, I extended everything out and greased it so it's well greased up, so when I go to put it back on, I don't have to worry about it. My loader, when I go to put it back on, I'll grease it then, because there's some nipples that you have to raise and lower the bucket to get at, so I'll do that then. The only downfall to doing it this way is you actually get to see just how small this tractor is. And without the front end loader, I gotta say it kind of looks like a large lawnmower. I hate to say that, but it's a whole lot more powerful. So it's a 2020. I did my first oil service at 50 hours, and they say the next one isn't due till 250, but I just don't want to leave the oil in that long, so I'm just going to do the oil in the oil filter and clean out the filters and stuff, and get it that way. It's got 144, so I'm just shy of 150 hours, so I figure 100 hours to run it the way it is and change the oil. I don't think it's going to hurt it. And then at 250, I'll do the hydrostatic and the transmission and front end and all that. So let's get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hood and the side panels off. I got this from Tony's Tractor Adventures when he had his LS, and I kind of thought it was a good idea. That way I can get at everything, and also be able to check my loader bolts and frame bolts and stuff and make sure everything's tight. So we're going to go ahead and take this hood and sides off. It's not really that hard to do. Pop the hood up. Take them 4 bolts off there. They're 12 millimeter. That one there, loosen it off. Loosen that one off. That one and that one. And just slide the cowl forward and unhook your, take your headlights out, and that whole thing will just slide right out of there, and it just opens up so much more room. I can get at everything. Plus I'm going to pressure wash it before I do anything else and get all the dirt and grease away from anything that might fall into where I don't want it. So let's get started on this. Taking out my headlights. Forgot. I forgot about the two bolts down at the bottom. I believe they're 13 millimeter and they're a nut because there's a stud on the hood. And they just got to be loosened off because they slide into a slot just like these ones up here do. And last but not least, been a while since I've done this, so now take that one out. There we go. There. Now I can get at everything. Bolts back in, I don't want to lose. So what it was catching on was this piece right here. I just had to come out a little bit, and I didn't want to try to break it, so I just did it that way. So now I'll set it up so we can power wash it. So as far as power washing the tractor, I got this idea from Mike Morgan on Outdoor with the Morgans, and what he uses is a foam cannon with I'm going to use the Chemical Guys. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's put it in here. There we go. So it's Chemical Guys Snow Foam Auto Wash, and then of course I got the foam cannon, which is this here. So I mixed it, I fill it up to about here with water, and then add about an ounce and a half of the soap. It seems to do a pretty good job. So that's what we're going to use. I used that yesterday to clean up the engine on the riding lawnmower, so we're going to do that today with this one. Let that soak a few minutes. And when I spray it off, I use the white tip. It's a, let's see, it's a 40. That's what I use to spray it off with. And I shut this thing off. I know some of them, the high dollar ones, this is a Troy built. It's a, I want to say it's a 2500, 2550. But I shut it off because if you don't, it's got a bad habit of heating up the pumps on these things if you're not running water through it. So you'll burn out your pump on it. So I always shut it off before cleaning uses on it. I think that did good. So at least now I can see everything, and see if there's anything loose.